Greetings from the beach hut. I'm here to do my debrief on my shadow of the week. My shadow of the week is my version of Shop My Stash or makeup bag of the week. I choose a palette or a color or a theme. I play with it for the week and then get on at the end of the week to talk about what I've tried, what I've learned, what I've liked. This week, my shadow of the week was using last year's Pumpkin and Poppy collection, which was Christmas in Gotham. And today I'm going to use 3 of those colors. This is the color Red Triangle, this is the color Cobblepot, and this here is Face to Face. So Face to Face, Cobblepot, and Red Triangle. Let me talk a little bit about what I've done already. I have been playing around with the All Natural Face Foundation. This is in the shade Olive Warmer. This is Olive Pale, and I kind of use the Olive Pale here and around the mouth area and then use the Olive Warmer elsewhere. One of the things I like about this product is the range of color choices that they have. So I could almost never find an olive foundation pale enough for me, but this does make it. The other thing is it's natural. I like the preservative they use to preserve their product. And it is vegan, so it has a lot going for it. Some things that don't work out so well for me, it doesn't last as well as some other products, and yes, it's a little bit drying for me. But it is usable. It is no more drying, let's say, than Tarte's Amazonian Clay Foundation, which I find dry. For these reasons, I still prefer the Cowgirl Dirt. I just have never found a foundation, natural or toxic, that covers the way it does. That's the other thing I should say about these. This is maybe light to medium if you really push it, but we're talking pretty light coverage with these. The Cowgirl Dirt is more buildable, it's more opaque, a little goes a long way, but the best thing about Cowgirl Dirt for me is that it lasts all day and it's very moisturizing. It almost becomes more moisturizing the longer I wear it. Cowgirl Dirt, however, while it is natural and organic, is not vegan. It uses beeswax, which is probably the moisture part that I'm appreciating. I'm not vegan, so it doesn't eliminate it for me. I try to use, vegan product when I can, but when I don't find it, I don't find it. Cowgirl Dirt is still my favorite in that cream foundation category. The All Natural Face, though, is workable, and I find it workable both in terms of the cream and the liquid foundation. I found the liquid foundation too dry at first, but I apply it with a little bit of moisturizer, and it works. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my eyes. I do have the foundation on, and I've put a little bit of the Pumpkin and Poppy Lock Bearer on my lips and on my cheeks. I've also contoured, so I've done some work. I still have a lot to do. I'm going to start with a product that is not natural, it's not organic, and it's not vegan, that's for sure. It is the Maybelline Color Tattoo. This is one of the new colors called Inked in Pink. I am really enjoying this. I do try not to buy Maybelline because it is involved in animal testing and because it's not natural or organic. As formulations go, the color tattoos aren't bad, and I really like these color tattoos. So I'm liking Inked in Pink. I'm going to start with that. Okay, I have a light layer of Inked in Pink on, and now it's time to play with the Pumpkin and Poppy colors. I am going to start by putting Red Triangle on the lid. Red Triangle is on the lid. I'm going to go to Cobblepot next and pull that through the crease area right over that Inked in Pink. Next, I'm going to take this shade Face to Face and put it right in the outer V. I'm just placing colors now. I realize they're not blended. I have gotten to the beach house with the worst possible brushes, and so it's, starts off as a mess every day. But never fear, because I have purchased the Laranine Eye Kabuki brush for hair, and I know it will blend out whatever mess I have made. One of the things I'm working on is shopping my stash, so I'm going to be alternating between natural and toxic product. I have this Smashbox Mega Palette that I brought down with me, and while I don't care for the shadows all that much, I do like the brow product and I do like the liners. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. Before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and put brows on, and to do that, I'll just go ahead and use this Smashbox palette. That reminds me, however, to talk about the All Natural Face product. I did try their All Natural Brow product and did not care for it. I like the wax, so the wax is fine, and I kept that. The pigments themselves caught the skin and traveled. So it looked like I was wearing eyeshadow on my brows in a not good way. So it would kind of go underneath the hair and then spread, which I didn't like. So I actually ended up throwing that away. I don't throw away a lot of product, but those were inexpensive and I thought unusable. So I did throw those away. I kept the All Natural Face vegan wax product, and that I do like. Today for brows, I'm going to mix the auburn and the blonde. And I'll just fix that with the wax. For highlight, I am going to grab this color Opal. One of the things I found that all of the light shades in this palette look seemingly exactly the same. There is a shimmery highlight color in the Christmas in Gotham, but I'm going to go with something more matte. For liner, I'm going to go to this Smashbox palette and grab this color Lava. And I'll take that under the eye as well. One of the things I like to do with the Smashbox liners is layer them because they're not opaque enough. So I'm going to go with this shade called Obsidian, which is right here. And it's in that palette. There are about 2 others that would work in that palette as well. And underneath, I'm not going to go all the way across, just out on the edges. I'm going to give that one more good blend with the layering brush. Time for mascara in 100% Pure in Black Tea. One of the products from the All Natural Face that I'm really enjoying is this concealer called Midas. So I'm going to go ahead and use that now. It really brightens my under eyes. On the lips, I already have on Lock Bear from Pumpkin and Poppy, and I'm just going to throw over some of this gloss from the All Natural Face. This is in the color Copper Kisses. I do have Lock Bear on the cheeks down low, however I want to balance out the face just a bit more, so I'm going to take Red Triangle. I'm going to put it on this Sonia Kashuk fan brush. This is not my favorite brush by Sonia Kashuk. I like her brushes, but this particular one I don't care for all that much. I really prefer the Laranine fan brush, but this is what I have here, so I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to take this Laranine big fluffy brush and brush that out a little. To finish it all off, I'm going to take Lady of Light highlighter, just right up here. That's it for my debrief on my shadow of the week. I was playing around with Pumpkin and Poppy's Christmas in Gotham. You can see it's a little bit more dramatic on the eyes than I normally go, but I thought, what the heck, I'd try it. And I did have to work on blending it out a lot. That's in part because I have some other brushes down here that don't place color well, and in part because I'm not used to that dark of a palette on my eyes. But I really love the All Natural Face Midas, this concealer that I can also use as a corrector. I like it as well as I like the Fusion of Color correctors, although those come in a broader range of color, I would say, for me. I like the color Awake, for example, but I really, really love this because it's in the cream formula, which is so, so nice. And as always, I love some of the favorites from Pumpkin and Poppy, Lock Bear Cream Shadow, which I have on the cheeks and the lips, Lady of Light, the highlighter. So a lot of old favorites mixed in with some new things. I continue to use my Smashbox Mega Palette. I'm going to work on this a little bit more. But one of the things I'll be doing this year is the Makeout 2013. So I'm really going to try to be alternating some of my toxic with my natural products so that I get through the back stock of product that I have. Obviously, in the case of the toxic products, I won't be replacing them, but I still have quite a few of them I need to at least make a stab at using. I hope you all had good holidays and that you are looking forward to 2013 and all of the possibilities that that will bring. Thank you so much for watching as always. Please comment, let me know what you're up to. Bye.